Welcome Aquarius and Aquarius cross watchers to your reading for this week. So this is the good, the bad, the hidden. It's just a general reading. There isn't any intention set with love necessarily. So I want to thank you for stopping by my channel today. I'm happy to have you here, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. So we're going to pull 3 cards, one for the good, one for the bad, one for the hidden. I feel like I shouldn't say that, but you know, it is what it is, right? Anyway, so as always, please take this as it resonates and always use your intuition when making decisions about your life, because this is a general reading. And and cross watchers, you're welcome to flip the roles if that resonates better with you. So Aquarius, all right. So we have the Six of Cups reversed, and the Four of Swords is your overall energy, with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel this combination, especially with this card as the good, we have birthing a new age and birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. I actually feel like you seem to be in a bit of a state of rest after, I feel like something unexpected happened. And I feel like you, I mean, I certainly hope it wasn't fight or flight mode, but you seem to go into this like knee-jerk reaction to handle it. And it may have been something good, it may have been something really challenging, but it actually feels like it was something that was positive, like movement in your life. It just feels like to a certain extent, it's like either you're surprised at how you handled it, or you're kind of going back looking at, like, evaluating how you handled it to see. It's almost like you're trying to go back and figure out what happened. Figure out how to pull things apart. I feel like things, it's like they turned in your favor. Not that them turning in your favor was unexpected. I feel like you know that you would be able to handle the situation. It just feels like by the time it got to you, it's like it was practically handled for you. If ever you have seen that show, Judge Judy, where it's like sometimes, if somebody has really, or at least, from her perspective, I'm not saying she's wrong, but sometimes when someone has come to her with like some sort of garbage argument, it's like all the other person has to do is be quiet. And Judge Judy takes care of it. It's that kind of an energy. It's almost like you sitting back and observing, or you kind of allowing the situation to unfold itself. It's almost like everything kind of ends up working out for you. I feel like there are a couple of things that get cut off from you that it's like at the time there may have been a like, oh, did I do something? But you seem to be in an energy now, or if you're not, you'll be there very soon, that you actually are relieved. I feel like you're happy that those things are, I mean, maybe you're not happy, but it's like you are seeing that it's like it was time for those things to go. So I feel like that might be where you're trying to figure out exactly what happened. It's almost like you seem to have had some changes in your life recently, and you're looking at the situation like, was that, it feels like it was a good experience. It's like, that you actually feel pretty good about it, but because there was also a bit of loss in there, it's like you're just trying to make heads or tails of it right now. And I actually feel in this kind of resting energy that you're in right here, you seem to be feeling some unexpected peace. And it's not, that you expect to be not peaceful. I don't know what the opposite of that word would be, but whatever. it's not that you necessarily expect things to be chaotic or to feel chaotic, but the peace that came out of a situation that should have resulted in more chaos, that's what seems to be surprising. That's what seems to feel like, um, I almost want to say like you got off scot free, you got lucky, but it's not quite that. I feel like you know darn well that it's like, yeah, maybe there was a little luck in there, but actually it's because you um it's like there's a couple of things. You know how when there's stuff that you have to do or that like you're not so sure that you have to do, and like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to get up and do this sort of thing? And I feel like you did, even though it was kind of like, I don't want to do this, and I, like you weren't feeling it, but you got up and did it anyway. um I feel like you know that the reason that things have worked out for you like this is because you actually put something in motion, or it's like you seem to set some sort of example. For example, if it's something to do with work, right, and somebody tried to, blame something on you or sell you down the river, it's like they're trying to blame some sort of garbage mistake on you, right? But because you've already demonstrated yourself as somebody that's very thorough and meticulous and conscientious, that would never make a mistake that big, it's like nobody believes that it was you. You know what I mean? It's like, um, excuse me. It's like either people think it was some sort of glitch, or they know that somebody is trying to blame their mistake on you. And what is the bad or the challenge here? What's the bad or the challenge? Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you, and play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Excuse me. Hold on for a second here. So I almost want to say that I feel to a certain extent you've been resting for too long, but let me explain that a little bit. It doesn't necessarily feel like you're being lazy or you're just resting too long. It just feels like this might sound strange, but your ancestors want you to get up and play. They seem to want to, it's almost like there's certain things that are passing you by, and that doesn't mean they won't pass around. It doesn't, mean that you have to worry about missed opportunities and all that sort of stuff. It just feels like you could be having a more fun time than you are right now. And I feel to a certain extent that it's almost like, may not be the actual situation. There's some ancestors here that chose you because they obviously, there's love there, but they really like you. They knew that it would be fun and kind of exciting and a little exhilarating. And I feel like you've been in this restful energy for such a time that they're kind of like, can we go do something? I'm hearing skiing. But either way, it's like, hold on for a second. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time alone, more so than normal. And it's almost like your ancestors are kind of looking to the higher power, being like, can we get involved here? Because it's like they just kind of want to get the show on the road. Wait, hold on. I also feel that there seems to be, there's a couple of things. It's like there's a lesson. It's like there's not more painful lessons, right? Because I feel like that's the way that it can be perceived when it's like, here's a lesson, which probably means you're going to lose and it's going to hurt, right? It's not like that. It's really more like there's opportunities for you to learn more about yourself by interacting with people, it's like there's going to be a certain effect that you have on people that maybe you didn't notice before. And it's almost like your ancestors are like, dude, Aquarius is missing out on, I want to say, like, on seeing themselves through other people's eyes. It's almost like there's certain things. I'm hearing a farm or something. It feels like it's someone or a situation where it's like some sort of online dating thing. This might be very specific, obviously. Or it's like you're meeting new people, but it's in some sort of like, it's like a farm or a warehouse or something that's kind of got that really big open space, you know? And I feel like, anyway, there's an opportunity when it comes to interacting with those people that you're going to see are a lot further along than you think, that you seem to have a much bigger impact on people. It's like you may not be the actual situation, but you may be somebody that doesn't dish out unnecessary compliments, right? So it's like you're not going to tell somebody they're doing a good job if they're doing a crap job. So when your compliments, when your accolades, when you say that, when you recognize greatness in other people, that shit means something. That carries some weight. And I feel like it's great for you to be in this peaceful, restful energy, but I feel like there's an opportunity for you to see how much impact you have on people. And one card for Aquarius right now. We need to know what's hidden from Aquarius. So we have dance with life, do something to change your energy, which I feel has been the message here. And then we have Mintaken. I'm probably saying that wrong. So it was reversed. It says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Oh! Okay. So that energy of like you being in the, sorry, I just had the like a light bulb moment right in front of you here. When I was trying to pull that message out of like you being in a farm and really having this impact on people, it's almost like there are people that you, this might be really specific. There's people that in a past life you were kind of like the leader. Hold on for a moment, please. Sorry about that, Aquarius. So, excuse me. So with this card being reversed, and again, this may be specific, I feel like you've been resting in this energy, and I feel like part of you is actually like pushing away your crew, if that makes sense. I feel like in a past life you were like a leader. I'm almost hearing like a leader among men, but there was a certain group of people that were very loyal to you, and I feel like they seem to be waiting for you. It's almost like but you seem to be, it's like until or unless, I guess unless or until you choose to accept that, I feel like you may not feel the pull towards them. You may not feel like it's there. You're just kind of in this really peaceful, restful energy. But I feel like they seem to feel like they're missing something. They seem to feel like, not that they don't feel whole without you. It's more, and it's like they're gonna, you know, live their lives and that sort of thing without you, but it's like the group or the crew or whatever kind of group it is, it's like they're waiting for, you know, the quintessential prodigal person to return, and that's you. I feel like there's a message here, especially with this. Man, look at this. So we have dance with life, do something to change your energy. And then under that, we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And I feel like you did a lot to get elements out of your life that were causing any chaos, right? Um, and it's almost like you actually have done what you need to do to change your energy. I feel like you're just basking in that for a second. And it's not even that you're feeling this pull towards this group of people. Um, it's more like you know that the stage of life that you're in, the days are numbered. And I feel like it's almost like subconsciously you're holding on to the space that you're in right now because you know that the next one's going to be very dynamic. And I feel like when you get there, because you're coming from this place of really truly being rested, like look at this deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So it's like because you're coming from this place of feeling almost this like internal renewal, you know what I mean? It's like after you've had a long day, maybe you've been outside doing yard work or this or that, and then you take a nice hot shower or something of that nature, right? And you feel refreshed because you're coming to this next stage really refreshed. I feel like when you kind of take the reins and you take that leadership role, it's so exhilarating. It's so freeing. It doesn't feel like it's this responsibility or this duty. It feels like, holy S, this is, it's almost like, hold on for a second. Not that you didn't feel like you weren't at home already, um, but it's like you didn't realize that this is the home that you belonged in. It's like it'll feel like you're coming home, but it's all new. So I think I'll leave it there, Aquarius. If this reading resonated, I hope that it was helpful and brought you some clarity. I know this is kind of a new reading on the channel, so please let me know in the comments below if you liked it, if you didn't. And I can't remember if I said this, so just say it really quickly. Private reads are available again, so my email is below in the description box. I am having crazy deja vu right now. Sorry. And I do have the February 2023 monthly love reads coming out next week. And we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.